Morning, Ed Drost.
Morning, Stephen Reeker.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing awesome. How about yourself? Look, today we're talking with Amy Dunlap. She kind of goes about how she went from Mary Kay into the network marketing realm and has done extremely well. Has built some very nice team. We're involved with her team in the Fierce Life group. So it's three health and wellness entrepreneurs, how you can be an entrepreneur in this business and do very well for yourself.
Absolutely.
So it's all about three, people, platform, and purpose. So let's kick it off. Here we go.
On a lot of money. So I never want to be that person. So I just, I went to college for education. I taught elementary school for several years. And when I started having my own children, I was working on my master's degree in education. And when I had my own children, I decided that I wanted to figure out a way that I could stay at home with them. My mom used to always say growing up, it's as easy to love a rich man as a poor man, and she would laugh. And I'm not saying that my husband is poor by any means. He has an amazing, amazing job and career, but I also like to shop. And so I had to figure out a way to stay at home and be able to shop. And so I got into direct sales through Mary Kay. Many of you guys know and have heard of Mary Kay. Everybody always says, did you earn a pink Cadillac? Yes, I earned 7 of them. And if this company gave away pink Cadillacs, I'd be the first to earn it because I love driving it. My husband was so embarrassed of it, and I rocked the pink Cadillac. Like I was, 25 years old driving like this big boat of a pink Cadillac, and I was so proud. And so that was my first taste in the industry, and I was able to really do great things for my children, put them into private education, things that I never did in my past. And so I had an amazing, amazing startup there. And in 2011, I found network marketing, and I learned the power of passive income. I've always had great experiences in network marketing. I've always been positioned with great leaders, great teams. And so an amazing start in network marketing. I learned, I really learned what it was like to put time in and then the check just pay off over and over again. And so from 2011 through 2019, I was finishing raising my kids, and I would have been the thing that people make fun of on TikTok, just so you know. That was me. I was the mompreneur, mom boss, side hustler. That was me to the T. I was the person in the carpool line, on the phone with my kids, at a basketball game, doing what I had to do. And I was making, $150,000, $200,000 a year, working very part-time because of the passive, very, very little, hardly working at all because of the passive income of network marketing. And in 2019, when my youngest daughter graduated from high school, I thought, I really want to work this differently. I want to put a ton of time into this, and I want to earn $1 million a year. I used to be embarrassed. In fact, I had a business coach come up to me after an event one time and say to me, you need to not tell people that. You need to stop saying that. But you know what? The truth is good enough, and that's my truth. I wanted to make $1 million a year. My parents came from nothing. They took us to, a very strong middle-class family. And I want to be the generation that sets my grandchildren up where they never have to worry about anything and ever. And so, yes, I want to make $1 million a year, and I'm unapologetic about it. So I found a company to do that in. And so in 2019, I started building in this amazing company. And in 2020, the pandemic hit. I had walked away from $100,000 to $200,000 a year, $150,000, $200,000 a year. And suddenly the pandemic hit. I had 2 kids in college. I had one daughter finishing her nurse practitioner degree. I had another daughter finishing her nursing degree. And the coffee shop that I'm sitting in right now, we were beginning to make investments into this coffee shop, and we needed my income. The pandemic hit, and I literally was to the point of, do I get depressed? Do I cry? Or do I figure this out? And I'm a mom, and as a mom, you figure it out. I had to have grit and tenacity. I didn't have anything backing it up. I didn't have plan B. And so I went online. out of desperation. And I started prospecting online. I started presenting online. I started doing Zooms just like this, night after night after night. But what I found was during the day, I had on my pajamas all day long, and I was playing with my grandkids and I was shopping with my daughters, and I doubled my income on less time because I was able to scale my business online. And not only that, out of that place of desperation, this amazing system developed where somebody could come in and just like, basically it's turnkey. Like we would say, send this video, do this, do that. And it become very cookie cutter. And what happened is people that had never been able to make money in this industry before were suddenly making six figures. I mean, dozens and dozens and dozens of them, and other people were making extra money and changing their lives. And so when the pandemic was over, nobody could talk me into going back, because I was like, my team is earning and I'm earning and I love this freedom. And what had happened is I had become a digital marketer, and I didn't even know what it was, but that's what I had become. And so that's what kind of brings me to 3 International. In February of this year, this company was presented to me. Yes, that's right. Just a few months ago, this company was presented to me. This is a startup company. We had our launch in the US in May, and we had our Asian launch just last month. And when this company was presented to me, I was sitting in a conference room in the Trump Tower in Las Vegas, and this group of top entrepreneurs worldwide walked in. There was a lady that walked in. She was short, just very like, you wouldn't look at her and go, man, she's like the fanciest person in the room. She was short in stature, but when she walked in, it was like she was lit up herself. And she started sharing the idea of cross-border e-commerce. Her name's Kim Wee. She earned $97 million in her career, and working mainly in Asia and some in the North American market. And she started talking about cross-border e-commerce. Now, remember, by nature, I was already a digital marketer. By nature, I knew that that's in 2023, I knew that was what could make people successful. And so as she started painting this picture of people, platform, and a purpose, she had taken this group of people together. She had found the CEO, Daniel P. Koo. So this company was a company developed by people for people, which is polar opposite of when somebody up in a corner goes, hey, I want to make some money, let's go build a business. This was opposite. And as I go through this, I hope that you are sensing and feeling things as I go through this so that you can see what's happening. I will tell you what's happening right here is innovation of this industry. I've never seen anything like it. I've never been able to come in, I think Dr. Bell is probably on tonight. She's a dentist out of California. And, we were in the Philippines last week, or a couple weeks ago, last month. And I heard her say to somebody, my checks have been running $2,000 to $2,500 a week. She doesn't have any experience in network marketing. What she has is a passion and the system, the turnkey system from this company. And she said, my checks are $2,000 to $2,500 a week right now. Our company isn't even 6 months old yet. And so I thought maybe she misunderstood. So I looked at her check myself and I'm like, my goodness, this is true. And when you start getting into people's lives and changing their finances and changing your lives, things change. And we're also going to talk about the product tonight. Dr. Stevie is going to talk about that. But really, our purpose is really to help people redefine what's possible in our lives. Our CEO is Daniel P. Koo. He's very innovative. When you look at a cross-border e-commerce, we're open in 14 different countries. We distribute. Someone buys from a link. The company distributes the product. We get paid every Friday, and it's seamless. What I mean by that is I saw someone on here tonight from the Philippines. And so you could be in the Philippines, you could be in Malaysia, you could actually sell or recruit someone in Canada. That person can sell or recruit somebody in Singapore. We all have the same products. We all have the same comp plan, and the products are demonstrable every single place, you guys. This is a total setup for success. Our science is absolutely amazing. Tonight we have with us Dr. Stevie Hetzel. She is a chiropractor. She has a background in nutrition. She spent all of her continuing education hours researching and understanding how the body is impacted by the correct nutrition. She looked at this product line, and when she looked at it, She said, this checks all of my boxes. And I was shocked because her standards are so high. I was hoping, because everything looked right. And she's like, these products are perfect. Stevie is married to Dave. They are massive entrepreneurs.
Unmute Ed.
Yeah, there. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. So I'll get it. We'll be tomorrow. We'll go in. Dr. Stevie talking about the product line.
Perfect.
But yeah,
Perfect.
Amy, you can tell she's very energetic, just very passionate about the business. Stephen and myself are plugged into her system. She's done a great job. Keeps us inspired and really helps us. Plugs you in along the way and just keeps you on track.
Yeah. I mean, just to add to that, one of the things that I really respect in Amy is that she's committed to having a balance in her life, committed to having time with her children, with her grandchildren. And, in the traditional network marketing model, there is a lot of, particularly for top leaders, there's a lot of travel, there's a lot of hotel meetings, a lot of face-to-face meetings and homes and so forth. And she's really kind of turned that paradigm on its ear a little bit and is leveraging the power of the internet and Zoom to be able to maximize the amount of return on time investment. So for anybody that's, that has those extra pockets of time in their day, in their life, but they don't have time for travel, they don't have a budget for travel, this is a phenomenal alternative. And she has really done a tremendous job of building this out for everybody. Gets that, wants that, wants to build additional income, wants to leverage the internet to do so. So, yeah, so we'd love to have a conversation. If you guys are finding this, you're already finding this online, seeing us online, so you can get it. We'd love to have you join us, be a part of the team, Entrepreneurial Movement.com. And you can look for me or Ed on social media. And we're right here. We'll share some more information and show you how you can do the same thing. Be a part of the fastest growing team of the company.
Yeah, we look forward to having you, like you said, on our team. And we can plug you right into the system. So again, join us tomorrow. But for today, me and Stephen are calling it a show.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. See you on the next one tomorrow. Have a great day. All right, Ed.
See you, buddy.
All right. Take care. Bye.